Real Madrid just dropped points to Rayo Vallecano, and honestly, that was disgraceful to watch. After smashing Girona 4-0, I thought this game would be a walk in the park, but it was anything but that. I don't understand how against Girona we can play so good, so perfect, but then the next league game, completely different team. Even though most of the same players were out there, the team looked completely different. It's like they expected to win without even trying. I don't know. They were just walking, no intensity. Even like towards the last like 20 minutes when they have to get a goal to win, the tempo didn't change. They just kept on playing the same way. Like Real Madrid are known for always getting that late a match winner. However, this game that didn't even look like it was going to happen. Just because, like I said, there was no tempo change whatsoever. The team after like the 20, after Rayo Vallecano scored the penalty, the team basically just did not change tempo. They just walked on the field, no intensity. Like I said, it's like they were hoping or expecting that a goal would magically come, but it just never came. So instead they just walked around. Like if you watch the game, there was no one on the team except Valverde who hit that next gear. But Valverde is always playing in the next. So honestly, the average game for Valverde is him just being super intense. So we should never expect him to not play at that intensity. But the problem is none of his teammates matched it. None of them. Vinny was just walking around the field, losing every ball he got. Joselu scored that goal, but other than that, he did absolutely nothing. Modric, I hate to say it, but this was probably one of his worst games on the Real Madrid shirt. And I see why Carlo Ancelotti doesn't play him as much. He's just that him getting into that next gear just seems hard for him right now. Sure, on the ball he's still great. However, off the ball stuff is where he lacks. He just that like speed is like kind of he's kind of losing his speed. And in these intense games, or at least when the other team is being intense, it's hard for him to keep up. Brahim against Leipzig, he was amazing. But this game, besides a one good ball to Joselu, he did absolutely nothing. Our defense was okay. I mean, Tramini had a couple mistakes, but other than that, there was nothing really bad about it, but there was nothing really good about our defending either. Raya wasn't doing that much to attack us. But going forward, our midfield and attackers, they were just non-existent. Like I said, they were hoping that someone else on the team would do some magic and we would get a goal, but no one did it. So we just kind of, I wouldn't even say we looked lost. Like we had a game plan and they wanted to do something, but they had no intensity. They weren't sprinting after balls. They weren't trying their hardest like I know we can. Like I don't think I saw Vinny make one crazy fast run the whole game. And honestly, when it comes to like actually talking about defenders, Fran Garcia played horrible. Like every single ball he got down the left wing, nothing happened to it. Like he just lost it or he did a horrible pass. And usually he's good at that. Like his main strength is coming in down the left wing and either crossing or just cutting in and doing something with it. But today, every time he got to the in that position, he did absolutely nothing with it. It's concerning. So I still think Mendy is our best left back. Even though Fran Garcia is, I would say, better going up overall. Ferland Mendy is just more complete. I would say. I don't know. It's just we should have won this game. Well, honestly, the way they played on the field, we should have not won this game. Like we shouldn't have. The scoreline was fair. However, it was only fair because our team played that bad. If our team played anything too close how they normally do, or if Bellingham was on the field, we would have won easily. Like these are the games where you drop points, and in the future, when it comes close to the Liga ending, you regret it because these games we should be winning. Like next game we have Sevilla, and we're gonna play against Sevilla without Carvajal, who has been amazing this season because he got a stupid red card, and without Camavinga because he got a yellow card for complaining, I think. But those two players are our squad's already thin as it is, so those two important players missing is just horrible. So that makes dropping points here even worse. Another thing to note is how bad our cutbacks were. Like we got into the box like towards the touchline a few times, and every time we cut it back to the person in the box waiting for the ball, it was like nowhere near them. It was either more forward or more ahead. It's like our players just didn't look up. And I know, I guess you practice it and you expect a player to be in a certain spot, but every single time, it was like 3 or 4 times that pass didn't hit. I mean, it didn't hit once. Every single time we tried it, it just didn't hit. So I don't know. This team has to like get back into gear because it's coming towards the end of the season. Well, not towards the end of the season, but this is like when the important times are for this team. So this team has to get back into gear because we cannot be dropping, I would say, easy points against teams that we should beat, especially when Our team is already kind of thin, and we're just waiting for people to come back from injuries. So hopefully our next game we can just turn it around and go back to how we were playing. But today it was just horrible, and we just need to forget about this one game and just, I don't know, maybe give the players a little bit of rest. I don't get why the intensity just wasn't there today, but they just need to find that intensity once again. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you agree, disagree with anything I said, please leave a comment. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, please. I'll catch you in the next one. A la Madrid.